Welcome to the Jen Lowry Writes channel. All right, guys, today I want to talk you through Canva, one of my favorite design programs, and I'm going to show you how I create designs. Now, there are tons of templates on here, as you can see, but I will let you know what I love to use. So I'm going to first click Instagram post. And when it pulls up, I don't even go to these anymore. I mean, look at all the ones that you can choose from. But these are ones that I used to use when I was doing my podcast thumbnails. But because the thumbnails fit perfect, these are perfect size thumbnails. But I like just going and adding my own templates, my own images. So I'm going to upload an image because I have an ebook that I can play around with and create a flyer. And it's going to be my boyfriend's back. So I've uploaded this one. And if I want to make a promotional announcement because the book went live today, I can now come and go to backgrounds. And so you can see you've got tons of different choices. But what I like to do is try to be very specific in my searches because I like to just make these really quick. So I love this because it kind of looks like cotton candy. Now, if you see this on it, then that lets you know, that one is not free. So you want to delete it. And you want to come up here and make sure that you're finding ones that are free. Now, I've used this one. I know this one's free. I like this one. You can click on it and see how you can move them around if you want. If you don't like that one, you keep going. Oh, look at that one. Pretty. Now let me see what mine looks like with that on it. I kind of like it. Now I'm not the best design person in the world. I will be the first to tell you. Oh, I like that better. And so I kind of play around. You can move. You can shorten this up. And then you can put your text here. So I want to put, and you can make it out, pull it up. You can do a box up at the top. And you can come over here. I don't know what this thing, I'm going to just remove that. No, I didn't want to do that. So then you come up here. Do you see that undo? Okay, so I'm going to add a new heading here. So on this one, I've clicked in it and see I can start typing, but I don't want to change the font already. It would be really cool if I could change it and it could kind of match what's inside. I don't know if I could do that, if I can find one that's close, like if I can find something that's either close to my name or my boyfriend's back. But get your copy today. And then if you want to play around with it, see all the choices that you can do, but I just like coming over here and then I can keep going down and see which one I want. Give me a big old chunky. This is for YA or middle grade audiences. I love the one that's called Alice. Maybe that's just because I found this one when I was watching Luther, and Alice is my favorite serial killer. If you can have something of such a thing. Okay, so she's one of my favorite characters, let's say that. I'm not a fan of serial killers. That sounded a little creepy. It's not what I meant. Okay, and so You can say paperback and ebook, and I'll use a little paper sand. It probably looks better. At Barnes and Noble, Amazon, or Amazon. Okay, and then I can come here and maybe I want to put little elements here. And let's see what they have. Look at those angel wings. So I did it too many times. Let's say I want that. I'll put it here and then put position and you can go behind it. And you kind of just want it back there. And then I want to change this to match Alice. Or I could do the fancy if I like that. I don't know. I like using that sometimes, but it kind of looks weird on here. What does Alaska look like? It kind of. And so this is where I get hung up. You can tell because then I'll start like going through all these fonts and it's like I can never find the font. And I'll show my husband like 8 million different fonts. And I'll say, well, which one do you like? Which one do you like? I go to Altitude a lot. And if I'm going to go to Altitude, it kind of shrunk it a little bit. I want it a little bit bigger. Okay, and then I can keep looking down at my little angels. And let's see if there's one that's making an announcement. And no, I don't like that. Delete you. And that's cute. These are very cute. Ooh, kind of like that. And then I can position it backwards, 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 backwards. And maybe I want to play around with this and make it white. And now I'm like, no, that angel is just too much. Take it off. I think I just want to do this. And then move this up a little bit. So I can kind of see the wings coming out. So now let me center this. And move the book over a little bit. And then now if I come over here, add another one, and then you just move it around, and then you can put your social media, and then I can move this so it can stretch it out, put it on the bottom, and then I can just put at Jim Lowry Writes. And com. And I can make these, nope, don't want it white. Oh, that looks pretty purple. I shall do it. And then I'm going to move this over a little bit to where it kind of goes there. Get your copy today. Keep wanting to play around with this thing. There. And you see how it'll show like the little lines? Like, oh yeah, that's pretty centered. And there you go. And I can move this up a little bit. And I have got me a cute little Instagram flyer to introduce Angels in Love. So now I don't want it to be called Add a Heading because that's going to be really hard for me to find. So then I'm going to put Angels in Love 1. I want to name it that because this will be like the first flyer I've made or the first promotional piece I've made. Then I can come over here and if I hit download, I'm going to save it as a JPEG, and I'm going to turn that quality up, and I'm going to download it. Now I can do a couple of things. Because I can't move these over on Instagram, I can put it on my Facebook, and then I can always right click that image or go to the options and save it into my phone. Then I can go and move it over. You can go straight into Twitter if you just prefer that, and then save the image. I usually, on my phone, I have a Canva app. So I will pull up these images that I've made and just hit save image. The app is free. Um, I use that app really late when I've already put my computer away and I'm writing poetry or songs. I'll use the app. It is a little bit more complicated, in my opinion, to work with because on my phone, it is a smaller uh, manipulation space, and so I have difficult time sometimes with the text box moving and things around. And so I prefer to actually work with the Canva computer size. And there we go. And there is my JPEG. Now, if you want to get the 3D image of your book, because you would prefer, so there it is. Okay. If you would prefer that, you can come over to BookBrush. And I have the free account, so I get 3 images. So let me go ahead and do my login. Okay. And you can see all the really cool things that you can make here. And I'm going to do custom creator. Okay. Oh, there's a sale. All right. So the first thing I need to do to make a 3D creator, I can get both of these. Okay. I just want to make mine 3D. I have 3 downloads remaining. Okay, so it tells me what I need to do. Okay, the 3D template. So I'm gonna look down here and see which ones I get. I'm not getting the plus plan. Right now I don't have the funds to do that. You can see where I've posted up some of my previous books, and now I'm going to drop and drag or click to upload, and I'm going to my ebook list. And here we go for my ebook, and it's doing its little magic, and I'm going to hit OK. And all right, where am I clicking? There it is. And so let it work. And there's my image. Now I'm going to save it as my 3D image for Angels in Love. And so let's say I come back to Canva and I say, well, now that I have my 3D image, what do I do? Then you go back to all of your designs, or you can go right here where I was. Then you're going to upload, and you can just pull it right up. And you're clicking. Now I'm going to delete this one. And which one do you guys like better? I like the one with the 3D image. And I just thought about something. I'm wondering if I could find like this cute little cloud. Let's see. No, not that one. It's too many. Oh, look at the cute little blue cloud. And I could put a cloud. Now let's position it back Okay, sitting on a cloud. And I need to position this one forward. Kind of looks like bubble gum, but I like it. Oh, look at that one. Let me show you. See, look at that. That would be so cute. And then I can position backward, 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 backward. And I'm starting to sound like my friend at work who she always makes all these noises when she does things. So Tanya, I'm starting to sound like you, dear, who I love. Okay. It's actually really cute. I like the clouds layered on that. Okay. And now I need to just move you down a little bit. And see what happens? The more I stay on here, the more I want to add things. And then my husband goes, no, that's enough. You've added too much. And I want the book to be there. And I kind of like the book bigger. It's all about the book, right? I want to see how cool Jessica's cover is. The Magic Quill Designs. All right, there we go. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm leaving it alone. And now I'm going to download, save it as JPEG, move up my quality, hit download, and now I have one that I like. And then it'll have just a number one in parentheses. And so when I see it, I have an original one, and then I have one that is the final product. So that's how I make my little posters. And that's how I add my 3D image on there. And I want to save this thing. So I'm going to click download again. I wasn't supposed to hit save image on. So I want to save it. I'm just going to save it to my computer because I get 3 free ones. And then I can come in and do the one that shows it in a tablet format for my ebook. And I want to save this one too, because that way when I make my movie trailer, I'll be able to use both of these images. So I'm going to save this one. And then if you do want to now play around with the templates, let's go back to full menu. You can't do community templates because if you don't have I'll show you the ones they have. Do you see how cool these are? I bet you've seen these on Instagram or Twitter before. I guarantee you this is a program that people are using. Look how pretty that is. And see, if you click on it, it's the plus plan and you can do it. So I'm going to go out of here because I already have these saved. And I'm going to come into Custom Creator. And now I am here again. And now, where are my backgrounds? Choose your ad size. So I always choose Instagram. And I always do Instagram photo. And I've got my templates already saved. And I like these because I can get the stamps. So you can see it matches. You can get Barnes & Noble and everything, but you can also go onto Barnes & Noble and get their promotional pictures. So with the templates, I am like struggling here because I forgot what I did. Like, what is that? I don't even know. I just clicked it just to click it. I don't even know where the templates are. What do I do here? So I pick my ad size. Oh, look at this stuff. I don't know what I was clicking. Happy renewal year. This is something that I don't want. Oh, here it is. See, it takes me a minute too, guys. I'm not like perfect on this mess. Put this in the trash can, and I'm over here. I'm just gonna like throw you away. So right here, I'm gonna do clouds. Oh, look, that's a pretty kingdom. And then you can slide it. Oh, that's pretty. But that's not from a book, so I don't really need that. So I'm gonna remove it. And now I want to go back around and let's look at these. Oh, they're so pretty. Oh, look at that one. Y'all know I'm looking for clouds. Oh, look at that one. Oh, this looks pretty. Yep, maybe I'll do that. Then, look, that's a picture from Pixabay that I saw. I'm sure they're pulling from the same public use pictures. Wonder what they have as far as angels go, just so I can play and see. Oh, look at the pretties. So I can spend hours on this thing if I'm not careful, but I like the clouds. So now I have my book template that I've already done, and I'm putting in Angels in Love. You can do like all your books too and make your headers. You can make your Twitter headers and all of that. And I'm going to make you a little smaller. And the thing about this is that you see if you push these buttons, it's like it's not edible. It's only if you have the fancy one that you're able to change the direction of the book. If you look down, I called it fancy, but if you see how you can change the directions, you can have them laying down. You can have them turning in different ways. You can have a small phone instead of a big Kindle. Look at that. Those are cool. Like if you're trying to do a cover reveal, that's really neat. There you go. But those are things that you can unlock if you have like the premium package. Maybe one day I'll get there and I'll get that premium package. You guys keep subscribing, and that might happen. And then you want to add your text. And now you want to say, get your copy today. And make it a button, like the buttons. And the font, you don't have as many choices here, so it doesn't drive me as crazy because I don't have too much to like worry about and fight over. So you see how I'm just kind of like pushing. I kind of want to get this color of this cloud over here. But like I said, guys, I am far from any kind of graphic designer. So that's even like too big. And then if you want to do your stamp, you can put your Amazon there, and it went way up here. Oh no, I turned you. And on Amazon is a little crooked. And then I'm not going to fight you. I will delete you and we'll do a new one. It's available at Amazon, but it's also at Barnes and Noble. And I can always save this image and then go to Canva and add in, because it's in Apple Books and Kobo. And it's Draft. I use Draft Digital. Look at there. There's Draft Digital. Ew. And if you want to continue to add text and things, you can. I think the templates are really pretty on here, but I'm just so used to using Canva. I like all the different options that it has. What I love BookBrush for is just to be able to get these 3D images. So that's how I use it. And I have one download remaining. You get 3 downloads a month. So I use that for each month, and I get the book and I get the tablet 3D, and I save it and then upload it into Canva. So that's how I'm building those kind of promotional flyers. I hope that this has been helpful, and you guys have a great day. Bye.